If there's one thing that I cannot stand, that would be women.
Yeah, I can see that. Obviously, that's out of context, but he goes on to explain that he hates women breastfeeding, probably because the only milk that he gets to drink now upsets his tummy, and instead of being brave about it and taking a Lactaid like my girlfriend before her daily cheese tax, he sits on the toilet, flips his camera over, and starts complaining about the women who don't want him. But that's not enough. No, that's only half his content. The other half is telling men, boys, that women don't want them because they're too soft, and that they should just close their eyes because their women are going to sleep with their bum dads anyway. So I'm going to break a rule of mine here. Slightly. Because I am not going to make fun of the way this man looks, but there is something that I need to get off my chest. I think this man looks exactly what Big Ed was supposed to look like.
I believe that a woman cannot be president. A woman does not have the mental and intellectual capacity to run the country. And if she does, she is not a woman. She's a man. Male presidents know how to do the job. Signing bills.
I like my president's male because they can sign bills. This feels a lot like a Gabby Bell bit where she has like a pen and she struggles to sign something. I'm not Gabby Bell, but I have a pen and I'm a boy, so I can probably sign things. Get it? Because it's my zodiac sign. Because I'm a Gemini. So it's a sign. I had to Google that, actually. I had no idea what the Gemini sign was, but I thought that'd be funny. It's like that. Was that a good bit? Will you lie to me and tell me it was while I put all these papers away? Were these in any order? Oh, I should have done a road work ahead sign. I should have done a road work ahead sign. Does this work? Yeah, sure hope it does. I should have done a road work ahead sign. Pretend I did a road work ahead sign. So I figured we would take today, a lovely middle of the week day, and watch some of his content together. Who knows, we might learn something.
Fellas, never twerk in front of your girl. The second you start twerking in front of your girl, this is the message that you are communicating. I'm having trouble coming out of the closet. I don't take myself seriously. I have no respect for myself. I guarantee you, the second you start twerking in front of your woman, she's gonna lose so much respect and attraction for you that she is.
I'm going to stop him before he says she is going to be as dry as the Sahara Desert, because he says that probably a total of like 40 times throughout his videos. You know what? No. I'm going to let it play.
Is going to be as dry as the Sahara Desert down there.
I have experience with this very specific situation. As someone who is a survivor of having twerked in front of his girlfriend, I can let you know right now that she was really into it. She liked it a lot. Would do it again. 10 out of 10. Probably will be doing it later. I don't know how serious I want to take this video. I don't know how like into any sort of conversation I want to get, but I do want to say that if you lose the sort of silliness that comes into having a relationship, the part of you that gets to be you within the us, it's just not fun anymore. And if you can't twerk in front of her, if you can't make jokes, real jokes, like don't be mean. If you can't just be a little bit of yourself when you're together, you're going to have a terrible time. Also, like, I don't think we have to get in the conversation of like these alpha male incel people on TikTok, right? We know that their advice is bad. And even his own comment section is very much just roasting him. I went through every single video this guy has. Very rarely is anyone asking him for more content or agreeing with him. I'm glad there isn't a generation of 6-year-olds being influenced by him. Someone like him, unfortunately, yeah, probably. Not specifically Mr. Don't twerk in front of your girl. Mr. I would not give up my bus seat for Rosa Parks. We'll get there.
I know a lot of you men think it's cute when you start twerking in front of your woman, but it's really not. You are communicating that you secretly suck closet dick. The moment you start twerking in front of your woman, I can promise you that that relationship will be over one day.
That is actually exactly how that happens. When I'm twerking in front of my girlfriend, I actually turn around and then like a Roomba, twerk myself back into the closet. I feel like I could twerk as a bit now, but like you guys, how many of you have seen my legs? You don't need to see my legs for the first time right now.
Don't ever twerk in front of your woman, because truth be told, that is not attractive. Women do not find that attractive. I remember I was actually twerking in the presence of women about 8 years ago, and I have never done it since. Because when I look back on that now, I now think to myself that no woman could ever take me seriously. None. And right then and there, I learned from my mistakes. If your woman tells you, hey, could you twerk for me? Turn it around on her and say, no, I'm not gonna twerk. How about you twerk? That's how you play.
That's a wild no you. I don't think your girlfriend's gonna be able to come back from that. He goes on to explain that no woman is ever gonna respect you if you twerk in front of them and that they don't find it attractive anyway. Women, you can let me know in the comments if he's right or wrong. Personally, my girlfriend's into it, but she's also into me, so I don't know that I trust what she thinks attractive is.
That about sums it for this lecture. You're welcome.
Unfortunately, this man does kind of have a few bangers. If she says she has a boyfriend, no, she doesn't. To make a woman mad, tell her you want to have sex with her. And a video where he talks about how women will not respect you if you let them blow your nose in their shirt. And in my notes, I have, my girlfriend has asthma, so the part of her that runs most is her nose. She got that drip, dude. He has also made this one joke twice, months apart, so I think he thinks it's really funny and that other people just don't get it, so I'll play that one for you.
Accept the fact that you're no longer grocery shopping. You're now grocery swimming.
Multiple times, he's made the same joke. Accept the fact that you're not grocery shopping, you're now grocery swimming. With like the underwater filter. Listen, I have my own bits that I think are really funny that I don't think anyone else does. Like how I talked about my dad being left-handed, which I think is really ironic since he left. Nobody ever thinks that's funny. Or when I tell people my biggest fear is running out of gas in the McDonald's drive-thru. That's really funny to me. To other people, probably not. And I feel like that's what he's doing here.
Nobody would want to pay to see me jacking off.
At least he's somewhat self-aware. So you're probably thinking to yourself, whoa, this dude's really cool, really mysterious, really smart, really funny. He's probably a massive hit with women. You know what? I have no idea. Probably. Look at him. Like, he's so experienced, so smart, so handsome. He probably knows exactly what to say at all times. He's probably going to help you get women. I want you to guess. I want you to give me a really, really good guess as to how old this man is. How old do you think this man is?
So back in 2019, when I was 21, mind you, I'm 26 now.
I'm 27. Me and this man are a year apart.
Now.
Me and this man are a year apart. So how he had the time to find all the life experience to be so much better with women than me, I just will never know. I don't know how he found the time to do that. I don't know what anime convention he went to. That's a lie. It was the Rhode Island anime convention. He can talk to women in person. That's a few steps ahead of a lot of us. You stop. No, but in all seriousness, there are a couple of videos I do want to look at. This is, again, someone we know not to take advice from. And for a while, people didn't know if he was joking or not. There are some videos on his channel that are very obviously jokes, but they're like dumb. They're so dumb. And I was going to explain it, but I'll just find one.
So this happened back in 2014, right? So my father puts on Family Guy. And then my mother says, that's an adult show. And then my father responds with, yes, and you are not an adult.
So the hashtags he put on that were hashtag comedy, hashtag funny, hashtag humor, hashtag joke of the day. I'm learning that with a lot of these like internet incel people that we have like a different definition of the word joke. Personally, I think jokes should be funny. Guess that's a hot take with them. So those are his jokes. The rest of these videos, the ones about him explaining how women work, what women want, why they'll sleep with your dad if you have too much money, those are serious.
Okay, so these are 3 questions that women typically ask that men typically fail. Number 1, how tall are you? Bro, women don't ask that question for no reason. Women only ask that question to see if you're insecure. And a lot of guys will say, oh, I'm 5'10", I'm 6'1", 6'3", 6'6", shit like that, without even realizing the fact that they're disqualifying themselves. I don't give a fuck if you're 6'6", you're fucking 5'2". Now, the way that I would answer this question is, I'm tall enough to throw you across a football field. Number 2.
Wrong answer, but not bad advice. You shouldn't lie about your height, I guess. Don't be insecure. I'm 5'8". My girlfriend's 5'3". She doesn't care that I'm not 6'2". I think she'd be more insecure about, you know, those like POV TikTok videos where like there's a short woman and like a tall man. And she's like, what do I look like from up there? And it's just a picture of her like straight down. I can't look up, so I can't do that part of the bit, but they look like bugs.
What do you do for a living, or how much do you make? Bruh, she's trying to disqualify you. Now, the way you should answer this question is, I do pretty well for myself. And if you're on a date with a girl for the first time, and that is the first question that comes out of a woman's mouth, just know she's looking for an ATM. And at that point, I wouldn't even want to see her again. Number 3.
Or she's making small talk and people usually ask you what you do for a living because they don't know what else to ask.
What's your sign? Once again, she's trying to disqualify you. I don't understand why women are so into astrology now, but the reason why she's asking you what sign you are is because she wants to research the compatibility with her sign with yours.
I can't believe that worked twice in one video. Look at us.
And unless you never want to see this woman again, then be my guest. What I would respond with is, I'm the sign of the cross, or I'm a sign of God.
All right, dude.
I will not give up my seat for any woman, ever.
Is it beta to give up your seat for a woman in any situation? Isn't it more beta to just be sitting down in general? I feel like men stand. I feel like men should be forced to stand all the time, especially if you're an alpha. There's nothing alpha about sitting down. Oh, you have to look up at people when they talk to you? Kind of beta of you, bro.
Because if Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat, why should I? But if the woman was disabled or was carrying a child, then maybe I would give up my seat. But would I give up my seat to any woman, period? No. I will not give up my seat to any woman, period. You're welcome.
Do you remember when Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to protest racial inequality in the United States? That's what I'm doing for genders right now. I'm refusing to give up my seat to protest how men are being treated. Men are the alpha gender and should be treated as such. Oh, I want so badly, like a girlfriend reveal, so badly. I want him to be like, by the way, all of this works. And then he just like pulls out a woman. One of his favorite templates to go back to is when he has his back to the camera, turns around, very intently looks in the camera, points up and goes, if a woman says I don't have a type, that's a lie. If she says it's not you, it's me, it's you. It's always you. If she drops a deuce in your bed like Amber Turd, best believe she's cheating on you. And if you want to know with whom, you just follow all the little turd droplets like James Woods? Following the Reese's Pieces in Family Guy?
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
I will not pay for a woman's funeral unless she's my wife. If she is just my girlfriend, then I will not be paying for her funeral. If she is just my girlfriend, it is not my responsibility to bear the financial burden of laying her to rest.
This one kind of makes sense to me. I'm not going to comment on it too much. There's a comment on this video that goes, no Mary, no Barry, and it killed me the first time I saw it. I sat here laughing for like 90 seconds.
Never trust somebody that doesn't know how to read maps. If you're out hiking somewhere, or you're out driving somewhere, if they don't know how to read a map, how are they supposed to guide you? Please tell me.
Wait, if you're the alpha, why wouldn't you guide them? I pulled this up because my partner goes to Costco at least once a week. And every time we get into the car to go, she pulls out her phone and she types Costco into Waze. Without fail, the woman goes to Target and to Costco multiple times a week and has to put it into her maps every time. The most attractive women I've ever met cannot read a map, are bad at math, and have asthma. There are plenty of other videos we could spend our time looking at. Fellas, is it feminine to be dry? You are the woman if you know how to do your daughter's hair. You have to know when your dad is going to steal your woman.
Fellas, if you are very successful and your father is a complete good-for-nothing bum, here's what's gonna happen. Your woman will either cheat on you with your father, or she's gonna cheat on you with the same type of person. If you are more successful than your father, and your father barely made it in life, and he is still struggling to make it in life, that is the type of man that your woman is gonna cheat on you with. Most women nowadays, they tend to date the opposite of who they're attracted to. So if you're a man that is highly successful, don't be surprised when your woman either cheats on you or leave you for a man that is struggling in life. You're welcome.
For my girlfriend to cheat on me with my dad, she would have to find him first, which would be an impressive enough feat for me to be like, you know what? You've earned it. Go ahead, girl. You got this. In all seriousness, it's just another dumb TikTok dude that I happen to find. I would love to say that he's doing this for attention, but unfortunately, he's not getting very much of that. He's just a guy with opinions who looks like he's 40, but he's 26, which is still wild to me. One thing that he does a lot is he ends up posting videos where he goes, if I had a woman, and then those blow up because the comments are like, no, we know you don't. That's why you have to say if. He talks about Women's History Month. He also says that if you've been dating for 4 months and you guys have not slept together, your woman doesn't like you. But I don't think he's slept with anyone ever. He's obsessed with women with belly button rings. Like, he has multiple videos of him being like, I want a woman with a belly button ring. I feel like he'd settle for any woman, though. Anyway, yeah, maybe don't take advice from this guy. If you want to know how to get better at talking to women or what women want, you should ask a woman, someone that you would like to be around, someone who has the values in a person that you would like to spend your time with. That's all that is. I don't have too much more to say. I thought this was like a fun little thing to do for the week because I like, finding things on TikTok that just bother me a little in a humorous way. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to edit this and spend time with my dog. Let me know if there's anything on TikTok that you would like me to take a look at. YouTube, Instagram, whatever. You guys be safe. Go enjoy your days, enjoy your lives. Here's a cow that my friend Kit crocheted. Isn't that cool? She did this with her hands on stream, and she's streaming right now. So I'm probably going to go hang out in there. Shout out Kitsubru. Is that 20 seconds? You probably can't even see it because of the signs. She also crocheted this bunny. I think crochet should be said like crotchet.